Maybe one of the other biggest winners when it comes to rankings movement is Travis Hunter going to the Jacksonville Jaguars. And look, it was a really, really difficult process early before the NFL draft to rank Hunter, especially because, like, how could you take him in the top 12 of like Dynasty Superflex leagues when we didn't know which team was going to get him? And then it came down, like, okay, it's probably going to be the Browns, and like, how would they use him? However, the Jaguars, they trade up to 2. They gave up next year's first, this year's second, and this year's fourth. And if that doesn't tell you how much Jacksonville likes this guy and how they want to use him, potentially this clip from general manager James Gladstone at the introductory press conference will tell you exactly what they think of Hunter and his skill set.
Yeah, as we sit here, Travis Hunter is a Jacksonville Jaguar, and really what comes to mind for me, right? Thinking about the sport of football and really the power of the game itself, right? Its capacity to ignite belief, right? Belief in ourselves, belief in others, right? Belief in achieving what many may deem impossible. Travis Hunter, he embodies belief, right? He's a rare person, he's a rare player, but he's also a reminder that the boundaries of the game of football were built to be challenged. And so the decision to select him was actually a statement for how we plan to move, who we are, and we want him to be nothing more than him. Because when he is, he elevates the space around him. From the football field to the city to the game of football itself, Travis Hunter is who we've been hunting up. Couldn't be more jacked to be sitting right here beside him and introduce you all to the man of the hour.
I mean, my man just cut a promo, and that is something that was such a good promo. You don't write that in 2 days. You don't write that in 48 hours. You've been cooking on this. They have been sitting there in that office figuring out, hey, we're going to play this guy on both sides of the ball. How are we going to do it? This is how we're going to do it. Talking to some experts. And like, keep in mind, not only is Travis Hunter coming off a season where he was the Heisman Trophy winner, but he was also the Blintikoff Award winner, which goes to the best receiver in college football. He went for 1,200 yards. He went for 15 touchdowns. And I think now working alongside BTJ, Brian Thomas Jr., helping draw some coverage off him, catching passes from Trevor Lawrence, who I know we still have question marks about, but is still a capable NFL quarterback in a Liam Cohen-called offense. I'm moving Hunter up to my Dynasty rookie wide receiver 2 and inside my top 6 of overall Superflex rookie rankings. Are you there as well, Eric?
It's really a point of frustration for me, right? Like, if in that introductory press conference, Gladstone was out there saying he is going to be a wide receiver and that is our primary role and function for him, I think you can make a case for it. But the reality is, especially when you consider
he
the
did
draft
say
capital,
it, but he said it, man.
I mean, he said that he is a game-changing player and they're going to find ways to utilize him, right? So I think, especially in the context of the draft capital that they gave up, they're going to try to do the Frankenstein thing where he's out there both on offense and on defense. And that's either going to create considerable injury risk in my mind or a middle ground where he's playing part-time at both, right? Like, if we said definitively he's a full-time receiver and that is all he's going to work on, that is where he's going to continue to develop, I'm comfortable with him as the QB2 in this year's class, right? The wide receiver 2 in this year's class. But it is a legitimate question mark. And I don't like expending that early round draft capital on guys that I have significant question marks around. It's a great player. I think he can be like somewhere in the Calvin Ridley to Chad Johnson range, Chad Ochocinco. Like, I think he's got a lot of tools. It's just I don't know if he's going to have the chance to use them all the time.
What do you think, Steve? Will you be taking a shot on Hunter where it's costing you to take him right now, the middle of the first round of rookie drafts?
No, I won't. And he's probably my wide receiver 4, maybe 5 in this draft class right now. And that's just because I thought it was a weak wide receiver class, frankly. Like, I still have Tet McMillan obviously as my 1, and then Trey Harris certainly ahead of him as the 2, and Matthew Golden probably at 3. And that's kind of where I'm at right now. Travis Hunter, I think, is a really good player, I don't think he's stellar at either position. I think what made him so unique is that he was really good at both positions in college. To say he was the best wide receiver in college was an absolute stretch.
He won the award, brother.
I know he won the
Blitikoff,
Blitikoff,
man.
but realistically, Ted McMillan should have won that award. Every stat, every metric is better.
Okay, if we're going off stats, Nick Nash was supposed to win it. Then,
well, then what does it go off of?
Everything.
It's if it doesn't go off the stats, what does it go off of? Vibes? Like, yeah, he just won it. Like he just aura farmed the entire time and like won a bunch of awards. I thought it was dumb. But that's not what we're here to talk about. We're here to talk about his dynasty ranking. I think it's fine. I don't think he's a winner. I think he was going to go wherever he went. I don't think there was a landing spot he could have gone to unless the team explicitly came out and said he will not touch the football on offense. That wouldn't have been like getting everyone all hot and bothered for him.